Oh no, what is that? Dude, what is this? They're juggling out with a gun, bro. What is this? I'm running away. He's right there, dude. Look at him.
Oh, he's got a gun. You see that?
2 hours later.
That's 2 hours. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
20 rounds?
20 rounds for 2 hours. If you didn't know, a lot of people are hating on this.
It's definitely a different playthrough when it comes to the other Call of Duty Zombies that I've played.
Easy for the first couple rounds, and then after like around 15, 16, it gets a little aggressive. Definitely
Especially if you get
I mean, it feels very bare bones and like repetitive, but I mean, honestly, Zombies has always been repetitive. So, you know.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. Playing with a group is fine. Playing solo, I feel like I'll lose my mind after around 12 or 10 if I make it that far.
So there you have it. All three of us agree that Vanguard Zombies is different than classic Zombies that we've gotten over the years. It is a bit repetitive, but I think it's safe to say we all liked it. I can say we definitely didn't hate it, which, speaking for myself here, I personally was expecting to hate this and not like this mode at all going into it. I do think there are some issues that I will be discussing throughout this video. We'll be hearing more from my friends as well. There's still a whole lot of video left, but I wanted to put some of my friends' opinions at top to remind people that what you hear from players who are active online, whether it be on YouTube or Reddit or Twitter, etc., most of the times that opinion does not accurately reflect the general player bases. I encourage you to try Vanguard Zombies out for yourself and formulate your own opinion. Don't just blindly echo what you hear online. Before I jump into some of the bigger issues in my final opinions, I want to review what Vanguard Zombies actually is to clear up any misconceptions. If you're already familiar with the mode, I will have chapter timestamps in the description if you want to jump ahead. But Vanguard Zombies is essentially a hybrid of Cold War's Outbreak mode and round-based maps. It takes elements from each. The mystery box returns, the pack-a-punch returns, the crafting table returns with craftable armor, lethals, tacticals, and self-res, and apparently more kill streaks are coming in the future. There's also ammo caches throughout the map and the new Covenant statue, which offer up to 3 abilities you can use for the entire game. The statue rotates abilities each and every round and does upgrade and grant better abilities over the course of a game, and you can replace one of them if you are full and want to change it up later on in the game. Perks also return in the form of demonic fountains. There are 5 currently in the game. You have Fiendish Fortitude, which increases your health. Demonic Frenzy gives you a faster speed load, similar to Speed Cola. Ethereal Haste gives you faster movement speed. Venomous Vigor will boost your health regen speed, which is like Cold War's Quick Revive without the faster revive speed. Remember, that has been moved to a Covenant ability. And lastly, we have Diabolical Damage, which will increase your critical hit damage. Each perk has 4 different tiers that you can upgrade throughout a game.
Dude, I'm walking at the speed that I would sprint. Wow.
Look at me, Herman, I'm going fast.
Damn, bro.
The upgrade essentially just increases the strength of the perk. There are no alternate abilities like we had in Cold War, but some of the bonuses do get pretty crazy. Now in Vanguard Zombies, there are a set amount of zombies you'll have to kill for every round, but in order to progress to the next round, you'll need to enter a Dark Ether portal to complete a challenge. There are 3 challenges that are currently in the game. Blitz is essentially holdout from Cold War's Outbreak. It will lock you in a small location and you have to survive for a certain amount of time. Transmit is essentially Cold War's Onslaught mode. You'll have to escort a floating zombie head around a small area, and zombies will attack you throughout the entire duration. And lastly, you have Harvest, which spawns a relic called the Sin Eater that can be overloaded by depositing 7 runes into it. This is actually my favorite of the 3 events so far. It's the most involved and fun by far. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I have enough runes. I just gotta get to it. I keep getting stuck on random crap, bro. This aim assist is. Oh my god. All right. Come on, get him. I did it. I feel like XQC right now. These Dark Ether portals also double as doors to open up the entire map. I believe there's about 6 portals total in order to have the map fully opened up. And then once the map is completely opened up, you'll still have to enter a portal to progress to the next round. One will just randomly spawn on a wall somewhere within the map. I'm also happy to see the option to Exfill return in Vanguard Zombies as well. If you want to end the game rather than dying, you can start an Exfill on every 5th round. And in Vanguard Zombies, you just have to kill a set amount of zombies. Funny thing is, there's no time limit for the amount of zombies you have to kill, which makes Exfilling pretty easy. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of Der Anfang Zombies. You just open up the map and then rinse and repeat with the Dark Ether portal challenges every round. And this leads us to the first common complaint of Vanguard Zombies, which is that it feels very stripped down and repetitive and can be pretty slow. And I kinda agree with this, but at the same time, Zombies has always been repetitive. You literally shoot zombies, do your upgrades every game, and just do the same cycle over and over again. If we look at the launch of a game with a zombies mode in it, you have about the same amount of perks, the same amount of equipment. The only real variance is the amount of maps, which yes, it does suck that we only have this one map that really isn't its own individual map. It's an amalgamation of either multiplayer maps or previous zombie maps. But the only other thing that makes zombies non-repetitive would be Easter eggs. And there's not currently an Easter egg available in Vanguard Zombies, but there is one coming in Season 1 supposedly. But even then, Easter eggs can become repetitive too. A common thing we all agreed on with was the difficulty in Vanguard Zombies ramps up very quick. There was so many times in our play session where we got surprised. Oh, these guys hurt!
Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do, bro.
Under left.
And I'm almost
Oh,
there. I'm almost there.
Once you hit a certain point, it's like Pack-a-Punch doesn't even pack a punch in your guns.
I had my thing level 3 Pack-a-Punch, and I feel like they were just eating bullets.
You'll rarely find yourself being overpowered early on in zombies like you were in Cold War. We found ourselves being on par with the zombies' health, if not behind, which makes the mode more challenging, which some zombies players have been asking for, so maybe you'll like this. But I believe the zombies' health is universal across all the different player accounts. It won't scale down for a solo player, which is why a lot of solo players are complaining that Vanguard Zombies is too hard, and I can totally see that. There's other gameplay decisions that, some people are fond of, some people don't like. They completely removed the weapon wall buys from Der Anfang, at least. They removed the weapon rarity system that was in Cold War, that you have to level up your gun from like common to rare to, all that stuff to increase your damage. It is streamlined all that into Pack-a-Punch, which I think is for the better. And there's just, glitches and oversights like Ring of Fire not working properly that you'd expect for like any game around launch, really. Right now, I will agree, Vanguard Zombies is very bare bones and somewhat underwhelming after what we had in Cold War Zombies. I personally think Cold War Zombies was the best version of Zombies. It's between Cold War and Black Ops 3, but Cold War was so accessible and easy and extremely fun to play. Vanguard Zombies isn't having that same effect on me right now personally, but maybe some people do end up liking this. Some of the bigger Zombies players really disliked Outbreak, where I myself really liked it, and a lot of the player base liked Outbreak Zombies too. You just don't hear about that as much because it's not as vocal of a opinion online, which is not where a majority of the player base is. I was expecting to be extremely disappointed and hate the mode based off what I've heard, but it ended up being not that bad at all. I'm curious to hear what everyone thinks about Vanguard Zombies. Please share your opinions down below in the comments. I feel like my take may be a bit on the controversial side because it's not the popular opinion online right now, but I'm just being honest with you, and I'm not the only one. Y'all heard from my friends throughout this video. If you're still watching, please make sure you tap that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm uploading tons of Vanguard content for the foreseeable future. Check out some of my other videos here on the channel. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, join the club, and if you'd like to help support the channel directly, there's some links down below at the bottom of the description that you can check out. Thanks for watching. Peace.